Welcome to the overnight. It's been a while since I did one of these. I mean, I haven't been working as much as because my work van is down. So who knows when I'm going to get that back. So the Giants finished the year on a 2-game winning streak. Giants fans are furious that we squandered the number 1 pick. And I don't understand. I mean, it's who you look at the last 2 weeks that we played. We played the Raiders, worst team in the league. And we faced the Cowboys, whose defense is straight trash. And what were you expecting? Were you expecting that the Giants were just going to lay down? Yes, we dropped to 5th in the draft. That's a good spot because, we lost the chance to acquire more draft capital, but we can still do that. We still can acquire more draft capital, and especially you need it for round 3. So I don't know what people are so fucking up in arms at. I mean, I can understand if the Giants beat teams that were close to the playoffs the last 2 weeks, that pulled upsets, but you didn't. Someone had to drop in the draft. Someone had to. The Browns dropped, and you don't see them fucking up in arms. I mean, even though they fired their coach today, and the Giants are heavily favored to get Kevin Stefanski, which would, I think, be an okay hire. I mean, he was 2-time coach of the year, and his last 2 seasons were left to be desired, and stuff like that. But if the Giants are gonna hire Stefanski, Stefanski better be bringing Jim Schwartz with him to run the defense. It's that simple. And then you have the quarterback in place. You got the running backs in place, and the Giants' running game was 5th in the league this year. They were a top 5 rush offense. And now, report this morning that Malik Neighbors may not be ready for week 1 because his knee got messed up really bad. So, I don't know what else to, say to these Giant fans that are just so fucking pissed off that, we list down the number 1 seed. We could, teams that are quarterback needy and shit like that. The only team that the Giants could have traded for a quarterback, that needed a quarterback, was probably the Jets. Do you honestly think that they were going to trade with the Jets? I mean, even though the Jets have, the trade, they have the draft picks, the first rounders that probably the Giants desperately needed, and so, the last 2 weeks, the Giants' offense looked pretty good, but, look who they faced. The defenses were complete fucking garbage. I mean, they scored, over 30 points both games? And we finally beat Dallas and whatnot, and people are still fucking pissed off about this. You don't understand that. It doesn't matter. They finally fucking beat Dallas after fucking, 5 years? Be happy about that. We should have beat them the first time. But because of the fucking defense. And the Giants were competitive this year. Make no mistake. But the problem with the Giants was they couldn't finish games, especially on defense. Wasn't the offense's fault. And this morning there was also a report that, Russell Wilson had a grade 2 hamstring the Friday before the first Cowboys game, played through that, and then played week 3. I'm like, are we fucking serious here? Then you wonder why Russell Wilson can't do anything against the Chiefs. Because they couldn't fucking run. And Brian Dable allowed that. Instead of just like, we'll let Jameis start, or even Dart. That was a winnable game too. That was a very winnable game. Just fucking amazing. The games that they squandered, the Denver game, the double-digit leads we had, the Saints game, this could have been a 7 or 8 win game, and possibly be a playoff contender. Possibly. If we had competent coaching. So, going into next year, it's going to, this team is going to be very competitive. Like I said, their schedule next year won't be as tough. You have the NFC West. When the Seahawks with that ferocious defense that absolutely fucking smothered Brock Purdy on Saturday night. And, the Rams' high-powered offense. And, and San Francisco, they're, once they get their players back healthy for next year, it's it goes to show you that this team is starting to, once it learns how to win, I think next year, we're facing the AFC South. Houston's got a ferocious defense. Facing Indianapolis. That could be a Daniel Jones revenge game, but I don't think it will be because I think Riley Leonard looked really good the last game of the season. But I think that this could be a 9-8 team next year. They have a chance of winning at least 9. I think they could beat Dallas. They could beat Washington. They could beat Philly. This team could be in every game next year with the right coaching staff. And maybe, they learn how to win. This team could be, the turnaround could be quick. Look what happened. Look what happened to, look at New England. Look at Jacksonville. You don't think the Giants can do that? With the right coaching? I think it will. You have, next year when you have Dart, Scadaboo, Tyrone Tracy, and you have Malik Neighbors and a possible Carnell Tate with Theo Johnson. And you get the linebacking shored up. And then you get a defensive tackle that can stop the run. This team could be something with the right defensive coordinator. So it's not that far off. Whoever makes the decisions, either Shane, or they said it, Shane is staying, but we'll see. They ain't over yet. But it's It's going to be a good. It's going to be an off season. So hopefully we can sign Wan'Dale to a reasonable contract, and he can be our slot receiver, our third down receiver, and whatnot. Otherwise, they're going to have to scramble. They're just going to have to fucking scramble. I mean, they're going to have to scramble if they lose Wan'Dale Robinson, because with 93 catches and over 1,000 yards receiving, you can't replace that with. So, you know, and whatnot. So the offseason is going to be interesting. Like I said, you know, it's going to be something with the right. I mean, I think they'll hire Stefanski. I think Stefanski will be, and if they don't, we need someone that has experience. We need someone that's going to command the room and provide a winning culture. I mean, yeah, the last 2 seasons with Stefanski weren't as good. I mean, look at your wide receiving core. You know, and look who he had quarter. I mean, yeah, you had Joe Flacco and then you had Jameis Winston that played well. I mean, Jerry Jeudy. That isn't that, you know, who's going to, you know. But if the Giants don't take a wide receiver 5, and if they take a cornerback or a safety or a defensive tackle, you need to find a defense. You need to find a wide receiver like an Alex Pierce type, because he would be ideal as your ideal number 2, because he is a free agent. But we'll see what happens. But that's about it for this morning. The Nets' impressive win yesterday. And if the Yankees make a fucking move, can they make a goddamn fucking make a move? Brian Cashman, what the fuck are you doing? I know there's a rumor that they're interested in Cabrera from the Marlins, but I think Alcantara would be more ideal. I mean, yeah, they're both, but who knows? But that's about it for the overnight. It's a new year. Hope the Giants can fucking have a good offseason. But we'll talk about that later.